Okay, welcome to Housecall Pro's 2025 Spring Release Moment. I'm Chris Nordenson, HCP's Manager of Community.
And I am Rachel Bowman, the VP of Integrated Marketing here at Housecall Pro, and we are so excited to share some brand new tools that will help your business go further, faster. And like you asked, we listened. We've created some solutions based on your feedback, and we're going to share live demos with you today. So you can see these new products in action, and it's a perfect time to use these features, especially with the summer and the busy season around the corner.
And one of our incredible super pros will share his experience as he has tested these new features in the real world. We've got a few folks monitoring the chat, and at the end of the session, we'll spend about 10 minutes on a live Q&A to answer some of your questions from the chat. I'd also like to remind you about the Housecall Pro community that's currently more than 30,000 pros strong. This community encourages each other, answers tough questions, and gives pros like you a peer group that's absolutely unrivaled. We'll share a link in the chat for you to join.
And this session is being recorded, and we'll share this link with you so you can also share with your team after this event.
Okay, Rachel, with that, I think we're ready for our first product demo. Are you all ready?
All right. I think let's get right into it. Our first two demos of the day, I'm gonna hand it over to Connor.
Thank you, Rachel. Hi, everyone. My name is Connor. I'm the Senior Director of Product here at Housecall Pro over our core product, and I'm excited to talk through what we have been working on for the past few months on my team. So a lot of our work has been focused on attachments. Attachments like photos and checklists help you tell a better story about the work you're doing to both your customers while also keeping your organization more aligned by seeing the work that's happening out in the field. And we've done a lot of work over the last couple of months to make it easier for you to capture, manage, and share that context on the jobs and estimates that you're performing every single day. The first update here is around how photos are captured within our app. We updated our camera view within our app to make it easier for you to capture multiple photos at the same time from within the app. What you'll see here is I can quickly and easily go through, take all of these different photos without having to stop and wait for them to upload, allowing you to continue your work stream and not have to pause. Another big advantage of this is by capturing photos in this capture view within our app and not on the camera view on your phone, it keeps your work photos out of your personal photos in your personal camera view so that you have your separation there and all of those get directly attributed to the jobs that you're working on right in that moment. As you take more and more of those photos, though, one of the big pieces of feedback we heard is it's hard to find those. If I take a photo on a job I did last year or last week, and I'm back at that property today, how do I see those photos and quickly get that context of work performed historically? Well, we've created this rolled up attachments view on the customer profile that allows you to see all of the different photos and attachments you've taken for that customer in one single place, broken out by date. A lot of you have seen this already in the web view where we allow you to see all of those or just drill into specific attachments on estimates or jobs. But we're excited to announce today that we've also brought this view to mobile. So from the mobile app on the customer profile, you will also see a similar view that rolls up all of these photos, making it easier for you to find all that context. The other update here is we created a new carousel view that allows you to go through and quickly and easily go through all of the different photos that are attached on the customer. We also put this on the jobs and estimate details page so that you can carousel through those photos without having to open them in a new tab like it used to work. Another big piece of context and sharing the story with the customer is checklists. Checklists help provide a structured way for your technicians and employees out in the field to collect information that can ultimately be used back in the office or shared with your customer to show the value of the work you're providing. We added two key updates here for everyone that has access to checklists, which is both adding the sections. It breaks off the checklist into multiple different sections, which make it more clear about what's going on and creates a little bit of differentiation between the different areas of work that's happening here. The other piece we added is the ability to add comments. So not only can I go in and add the value for this checklist item, I can go in and add an additional comment, just give a little bit more context about what's happening on each one of these items. Both of these are included in our checklist product today, which is on estimates, or which is on the Essentials plan and above. Now that you have all of that great functionality, all of that great context on the job, we want to ensure that it's as easy as possible for not only for you to share that context with your customer, but for your customer to find that context and see it and engage with it. So we made two changes here to improve that customer experience. One is all of the photos and attachments that you put on an invoice or an estimate, when it's sent to the customer, we're now showing those within the body of the email that the customer receives. Before, those were attached to the bottom of the email. A lot of pros didn't, or a lot of customers didn't see it. The other problem was it lowered deliverability rates because you were attaching these large photos as attachments on the emails, and a lot of email clients didn't like that. So by putting it into the body here, your customers will be able to more easily find it. Your email deliverability rate is going to go up. And the even better improvement is once they click on these photos, they also show in the invoice page and the estimates page that your customers can view to either pay the invoice or approve their estimate. All those show here with a similar carousel view where they can go through and view all of those attachments while they're making that decision to either approve the estimate or pay the invoice. We're excited to roll these all out to you guys today. One important note is all of the mobile features are released, but you may need to update your mobile app to see them, but they are available today. But that isn't the only thing we've been up to. We know there's even more context that you can be putting on your jobs and estimates. So we're excited today to announce our HCP CAM product. HCP CAM allows you to take photos, annotate photos, take videos, and put even more additional context on the checklist, including photos, videos, and additional input types like multi-select and others, to help you tell that more complete story about the work you're doing on your jobs and estimates. Let's check out this short video that explains a little bit more of what's included in there.
Every job tells a story, and HCP CAM helps you capture yours with confidence. From quick updates to crucial documentation, you can communicate every detail all within Housecall Pro. Need to provide clarity quickly? Record short videos in the Housecall Pro app to show progress, explain issues, and train your team. Save everything to the app for proof when you need it. Want to include specific details? Add measurements, annotations, and notes directly to photos to eliminate confusion and reduce delays. Plus, keep your team and customers in the loop from start to finish. Use checklists to track progress, standardize procedures, create detailed records, and more. Capture more on every job and protect your business with HCP CAM. Available now in Housecall Pro.
If you want to learn more about HCP CAM, click the link in the chat or check out HCP CAM in our My App section in the product.
Thank you, Connor. Being able to capture, annotate, and share photos is such a huge part of reinforcing the value of quality service. And attaching videos on the job site with HCP CAM takes it just up another notch altogether. So thanks for walking us through that. AI has been on pretty much everybody's mind as of late. Next, I'm really excited that Andre is going to share some practical ways that AI can help you win more business. So let's hear from Andre.
Hey there, I'm Andre Otoni. I'm a Senior Product Manager here at Housecall Pro. And today I'm excited to introduce you to CSR AI, your AI-powered customer service rep. CSR AI is going to answer your calls, keep your customer profiles up to date, and even book jobs on your calendar. Soon enough, CSR is also going to reply to chats. It gives your customers a fast professional service while you focus on growing your business. So let's see how CSR manages your calls instantly and professionally. I'll give you a quick demo right now, and I'll also share my screen so you can see all the data that CSR is going to be using during that call.
Hello, thank you for calling ABC Company. This call will be recorded and monitored. I'm the AI assistant, and I'm here to help. How can I assist you today?
Yeah, my AC unit is not cooling. I need someone to take a look.
Thank you for letting me know. May I have your name, please?
Yeah, my name is Robert Larson.
Thank you, Robert. Could you please provide your address, including the zip code, so I can assist with scheduling a service visit for your AC unit?
Yeah, it's 456 North Main Street, Colorado Springs, Colorado, 34221.
Thank you, Robert. We offer the C repair service, which covers repairs on any make or model of air conditioner for a flat fee of $100. A technician will visit your home, diagnose the issue, and let you know the cost before any repairs are made. Would you like to proceed with booking the service, or do you need more details?
No, that sounds about right.
The soonest available appointment is Monday, May 5th at 8 in the morning. All times are in Denver time. Would you like to book the slot, or would you prefer?
No, actually, let's make it Tuesday. Make it Tuesday afternoon. I won't be home on Monday.
I'm going to proceed to confirm the booking. This can take a minute. Your appointment is set for Tuesday, May 5th at 1 in the afternoon. A technician will come to your address in Colorado Springs to check your AC unit. Is there anything else you'd like to add or any other concerns you have today?
No, that's it. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you for contacting ABC Company. Have a great day.
All right, so just real quick, I would like to show also, we see that how quickly that shows up in the calendar. It's pretty instant. And then a few seconds later, it will also come up in your call log. Here we go. You already have it right here. And then CSR is also going to summarize that call. So let's see if this is accurate. AC unit not cooling, requested a technician visit, an appointment was booked for Tuesday in the afternoon. So that is where you kind of track the calls that were made, and you have a nice summary, and then it will basically link to an existing profile if it matches the name and the phone number of that customer, so you don't have duplicate profiles. That's about it for sharing. So as we just saw, CSR gives you a smart, scalable way to manage your customers so you can deliver better experiences, book more jobs, grow in confidence while on the field. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Andre. It's nice to see AI can take things off your plate, like answering every call for your business, booking jobs, and helping keep your calendar full, like you just showed. So thank you. We're all pretty fired up around here about implementing this new technology. In keeping up with that theme, next, James and Emma will share the latest from Analyst AI and Coach AI.
Perfect. Hey everyone, I'm Emma Simon, a product manager here at Housecall Pro, and today I'm excited to walk you through two powerful members of the Housecall Pro AI team, Coach AI and Analyst AI. Coach AI offers tailored advice based on real strategies from successful pros, while Analyst AI turns your business data into clear, actionable insights. Let's take a look at how they work in action. Imagine I run an HVAC business and I want to grow my revenue this quarter. The first step, setting a clear and trackable goal. So what I'll do is I'll go into the reporting tab, into business insights. And here I can set a revenue target and track my progress week over week. Let's look at my goals for this quarter specifically. To edit your goals at any time, you select this pencil icon to adjust either your revenue or your job count goals. You can track your progress right here on this page, as well as toggle on a weekly email to get an update on your progress for the week. Once I've set that goal, every time I return to this page, I'll see a personalized insight that helps me understand how I'm doing and what I can do to improve. Let's say an insight catches my attention and I want more information about it. I'll go ahead and click Tell Me More. And that opens up the chat right here. Here I'll get information about my insight and can continue to ask Coach AI more questions right in the chat. For example, I can ask Coach how do I get more jobs next month? Coach AI acts as your 24/7 business coach. It provides expert-backed guidance from real pros who've grown home service companies into seven-figure businesses. Now, let's say I want to dive deeper into my business and analyze my reports. This is where Analyst AI comes in. Analyst AI is my dedicated financial reporting assistant. So instead of spending time manually building reports or applying filters, I can just ask Analyst. Let's try it out. Analyst can build reports and answer questions about anything in your reporting suite, anything related to your jobs, your estimates, leads, voice, and service plan reports. Your reports are built instantly and presented in an easy to understand format without any digging or setup required. Let's customize this report a bit further now that we have it. We can add in a few different metrics such as job revenue, average job size to the report. can also segment by employee. This can help quickly see top performing employees for that time period. And you can change the date range as well. And with that, you can save the report and come back to it later whenever you would like. Whether you're trying to hit a revenue goal, streamline your operations, or make faster data-backed decisions, Coach AI and Analyst AI are here to guide you.
Thanks, Emma. You've got an edge that pros didn't really have a year ago. And you can get instant insights and a full picture of your performance from Analyst AI in real time in a way that's easy to understand. And to get business advice from a coach who's always available is priceless. So thanks again, Emma. Next up, Katie will show us some features that will help get the most out of our marketing efforts.
Thanks, Rachel, and hey everyone, I'm Katie Hickey. I'm a group product manager at Housecall Pro. I'm excited to show you Write It For Me, which is powered by Marketing AI. It's an AI tool that helps you generate polished content instantly, whether you're sending an email campaign, asking for referrals, or following up with leads. So let's start with a quick live demo inside Campaigns and Pricebook, and then I'll show you where else you can find it. So I'm going to start a new email campaign. So instead of writing everything manually for this email campaign, I'll click this Write It For Me button right here. And let's say I want to do a 10% off promotion. So just like that, AI gives me the full email, including the subject line and the email body. And if I don't like this, I can regenerate it as well and get a different version by clicking this button right here. Or I can use this and of course, tweak it to my own personal style. So this is going to save you so much time and you're getting professional quality message without having to wordsmith it yourself. Now, it's not just in campaigns. You're also going to see it in your price book. So you can quickly write a service description for a new or existing service just by clicking the Write It For Me button. And then you, again, can customize it to your liking. The other places you'll find Write It For Me are also within pipeline. Whether you're sending a new lead, a job reminder, or a thank you service, you're going to have Write It For Me for all of your automation messages. And finally, it's also going to be in the referral program. When you customize the message to your customers, asking them to refer your friends, you can click Write It For Me here too. And it's going to create a referral ask message that sounds friendly and natural. And Write It For Me is going to continue to expand across Housecall Pro. Today, it's in campaigns, customer referrals, pipeline automations, and price book. But soon you'll have it within review responses, generating line items, and creating invoice email content. So that's Write It For Me, your marketing assistant built right within Housecall Pro. And next up, I'm going to show you some exciting changes we've made to Marketing Center. We've pulled more products into Marketing Center to help you reach more customers, book more jobs, and build your online presence all in the same place. So let's walk through what you can find currently in Marketing Center. You'll see our campaigns products where you can send those targeted one-time or automated email, text, and postcard campaigns. With our websites product, you'll get a professional website built for you by our expert site builders. They're going to optimize your site at the time of build, so they take all that heavy lifting off your shoulder. Now let's walk through the two products that have been moved into the Marketing Center, online booking and reviews. First, we have online booking, the tool that lets customers book your services 24/7. With online booking, you can capture jobs even when you're off the clock. So let's say a potential client visits your site at 10 p.m. With this feature, they can see your availability, select the service they need, and book you right then and there. In fact, 41% of jobs are booked after business hours. By offering online scheduling, you're seizing all those opportunities instead of losing them. So here in the online booking tab, you can see all of your jobs and estimates that have been booked through online booking. Now in the settings, you can also customize the booking form to work for you. You can require a payment, or you can customize which services show up. Let's take a quick look at what it looks like. Your customers can fill this out on their phone or computer, and boom, the job lands straight on your schedule without any back and forth. Pros who enable our online booking complete 63% more jobs in their first year. That's going to be a huge boost to your business just by being more accessible to customers. And now I'm going to pass it over to Anissa to talk about reviews.
Thank you, Katie. Hey everyone, I'm Anissa Barbour. I'm a product manager here at Housecall Pro, and I'm going to give you a quick walkthrough of our reviews feature, which is now housed in the Marketing Center. So online reviews are one of the fastest ways to build trust and grow your business. And with Housecall Pro, you can automatically collect customer feedback with no extra effort. And using Housecall Pro reviews typically brings in about 40 new reviews per year. So let me show you how simple it is. So if I click on the Marketing Center here, and I go into my Reviews tab, I can decide if I want to send my review requests manually. So it'd be perfect if I just wrapped up a few jobs and I want to follow up all at once. But if I want to automate this, I can head over to my settings now, and I can decide if I want the review to be sent after the job has been finished or automatically after it's been paid. So that way it fits seamlessly into my workflow. So with reviews in the Marketing Center, managing your reputation and customizing your setup is easier than ever. And every finished job becomes a chance to win your next one. So that is reviews in the Marketing Center. And in general, that's the new Marketing Center, bringing campaigns, websites, reviews, and online booking together in one place. It's designed to help you convert more leads, book more jobs, and build your reputation without bouncing between different tools. Back to you, Rachel.
Thank you. Thank you, Anissa. And thank you, Katie. I especially like that Write It For Me feature. I know many of our pros are excited about all those new features within the Marketing Center. It saves even more time and impresses your customers with clear and compelling messages. And our Marketing Center is continuing to help you get the word out about your brand too. So it's nice. And in keeping up with marketing theme, Elena will share some exciting updates about postcards in particular. Elena?
All right. Hi, everyone. My name is Elena Pace, and I'm a senior product manager here at Housecall Pro. And today I'm excited to introduce you to our newly enhanced postcards feature, which is now available directly inside of the Marketing Center for easier access, smarter targeting, and even better results. We know how important it is to stay connected with your customers, and whether that be sending a thank you, a service reminder, or a special offer. But finding the time and sending the right message can be tough. And so that's why we've made postcards simple, customizable, and powerful, helping you win more repeat business, stay top of mind, and keep your schedule full, all with just a few clicks. So let's go ahead and jump right in. So here we are on the home screen. And first, we're going to navigate into the Marketing Center by clicking on Marketing within this top navigation. From here, you'll see that Campaigns is selected by default over in the left navigation. And next, we're going to start our campaign. So you'll click New Campaign, and now you'll see this Postcards one-time card listed as an option. So I'm going to click Select. And the first thing we're going to do is choose who we want to send our postcard to. So I'm going to go ahead and create a new list by clicking that button, and we'll call this list, let's say, 10% off promotion. All right, and as you can already see, we've excluded customers that you have marked with the do not service tag. And then we're also excluding customers if they have an invalid address. So now it's time for me to tailor my customer list. And since we're on the campaigns paid version, we'll have access to advanced targeting. With advanced targeting, you could filter your customer list by things like last service date, location, lead source, lifetime value, and more using your existing Housecall Pro customer list. These filters are going to ensure your postcards reach exactly the right customer at the right time. So I'm going to go ahead and add a customer tag now. Let's do is, and I have that customer tag. I'm going to save and preview the list. And here is my list of customers that fit that criteria. I'm going to go ahead and send to all of them. So I'm going to go ahead and select this button here and click next. All right, once you've chosen your audience, it's now time to design the postcard. And you could pick, Housecall Pro has added hundreds of pre-made templates that will go on the front of your card, or you're welcome to create your own and upload your own design template. I'm going to go ahead and select this one. All right, so now that I have the front of my postcard figured out, it's time to work on the back. And if you scroll down, you'll see here that your business logo, phone number, and website are going to automatically appear as long as they've been previously added to your business profile. As mentioned earlier, we have added an area where you can customize a message to your customers. And if you need help with what to say, you're just going to click that Write It For Me option here. Since I'm doing a 10% promo, I'm going to add that in. And this is powered by Marketing AI. And just like you saw earlier in the presentation from Katie, you'll plug in those details. I can select Use This. And then that copy gets generated simply and quickly directly into my postcard. I'll click Next. And here on this last step, you're going to review your postcard and make sure everything is to your liking. When you're ready, you can go ahead and click Send Campaign. So what I just showed you was how to send a one-time postcard campaign, and coming soon, you'll also be able to create automated postcard campaigns that are triggered by certain events automatically, like when a job is completed or an estimate's declined. So that's how easy it is to create and customize a postcard. And now let's quickly talk about how pricing works and who can use it. You can set up a postcard for free. There's no need to have the paid campaigns feature to get started. But if you do want access to that advanced targeting, we recommend that you upgrade to Campaigns Advanced so you can target those customers on a more granular level. When you're ready to send, it's 99 cents per postcard, and that includes full color printing on both sides. So to wrap it up, with postcards, you're going to be able to stay connected, win more jobs, and build lasting customer loyalty, all in a click of a few buttons. And we're currently in beta with this feature, so if you'd like to sign up to get access, you can look for the sign up link inside of the chat.
Thanks, Elena. In our increasing digital world, postcards continue to perform well for our pros. I think we all still appreciate that personal touch. So thank you. And with that, we have actually concluded the product demo portion of the session. All of these features are available to you to try today. And if you're having trouble finding some of the new features, feel free to click the blue chat bubble right within the app or on desktop or on mobile. And if you're new to Housecall Pro, you can start using these products immediately by starting a free trial. And we'd love to have you on board. And then with that, we are now going to hear from a very special guest.
Right, Rachel. Okay, it's time to hear from one of our pros. As Rachel said, we have a special guest with us today, and he is a super pro. First, what does that mean? What are our super pros? Our super pros are men and women who were identified as the highest quality local home service companies. They have literally conquered their industries. They're really at the top of their game, and they help us create new products and features here at Housecall Pro. We really admire them, and we're honored to support them. And today you get to hear from one of our best, share his experience with one of the new products we just laid out for you. Everyone, let's welcome Harold Case of Sunlight Services. Harold, thanks for taking the time out of your busy schedule to join us today. To start off, can you introduce yourself? Tell us what industry you work in and where you're located.
Hey everyone, my name is Harold Case, owner of Sunlight Services. We're a septic company, also providing portable restrooms located in Bethel, Pennsylvania.
Okay, well, thanks again, Harold, for being here. And now as a super pro, I know you're savvy. I know you're always utilizing every tool at your disposal to get an edge on your competition and grow your business. And one of those tools is HCP CAM. Can you tell me a bit about your experience with HCP CAM?
Certainly. I think HCP CAM has been a really useful tool for documenting jobs for all of our customers around the board, across the board, who require, we're seeing it more and more, requiring documentation for proof of jobs being done, and along with verification of anything out of the ordinary needing attention in our area. And since we started using HCP CAM, we've been able to capture detailed videos, add annotations directly on photos, and then also circle or highlight what we are taking the picture of, which also is allowing timestamps to be added and dates, which in essence means that our customers can see exactly what's going on without needing a bunch of back and forth asking questions about the photos, which is more or less like having a live walkthrough, even if they can't be there on site with us.
That's amazing, Harold. I really like the way that you described that, a live walk that you can't be on site. Can you tell me just a bit more about how you're using the feature?
So we are using it, or our techs are supposed to be using it, to document everything they do, from the initial inspection to the final fixing of the product. And the ability to add the notes and highlight specific areas on the photos ensures the whole team and the customers are on the same page. Also, the new checklist features helps with organization and ensuring nothing gets missed.
Yeah, that's awesome. Okay, Harold, I know you're busy. One final question before I let you go. What impact has HCP CAM had on your business? I'm going to start that over again. Okay, Harold, one final question before I let you go and get back to your busy day. What impact has this had on your business?
I believe it's transformed how we operate. Honestly, our customers trust us more because they're seeing the process firsthand. And we've also cut down on the need for extra tools because everything's integrated in one place. And I would say if you're in the home service industry, you've got to try it out. I believe I can say honestly, it's a game changer for us.
Great stuff, Harold. Thank you again. All right, pros, you heard it here from one of our sharpest, savviest super pros. Harold, thank you so much for sharing with us today, for joining us. We really appreciate you. And pros, if you're not a super pro yet, make sure to become one. We'll drop a link in the chat where you can apply to become a super pro. And our super pros really get a lot of benefits, among them getting to connect with great pros like Harold, who are succeeding each and every day. Okay, I want to follow up on something that Rachel mentioned earlier. All of these features are available to you today, right now. We're offering free trials for those of you who aren't currently using Housecall Pro as your daily work management software. More than 180,000 pros trust us to help them streamline and simplify their workflows. We'd love to have you in the Housecall Pro family as well. Okay, thank you again to Harold, and now it's time for our live Q&A. I'm going to hand it over to Rachel, and she's going to field some of your questions from in the chat.
All right, we have a lot of questions coming through, so we'll try to get to most of them. And here we go. This has been coming up quite a lot. What's the biggest difference between HCP CAM and Company CAM if I'm using that product today? And what is the cost of HCP CAM?
Yeah, that's a good question. So Company CAM allows you to take photos and videos within their app, which integrates with Housecall Pro, but only pushes over a limited set of information from Company CAM into Housecall Pro. They push photos over, but videos don't come over. And that context isn't available in other places of the product that you need it, such as the customer portal, or we're sending an invoice or an estimate. The other advantages that we have with HCP CAM is we have more detailed checklist information that can be automated through job templates, or other things that keep all of that information that you're capturing on jobs and estimate within one system. It doesn't require you to go out to a separate system to collect that. As far as pricing goes, HCP CAM is $9 a month for basic, $19 a month on essentials, and then $49 per month on max. The key difference there is that is a flat fee for all of the users in your account to use that, versus Company CAM is a per user basis that starts at about $30 a month. So that's going to be more integrated with your Housecall Pro product today at a significantly lower price, with more functionality and benefits built into the HCP CAM package.
That's amazing. Another question related to HCP CAM, are we going to be able to send links of project photos and videos like we can with Company CAM?
Yep. So today you can only send, in the existing Housecall Pro product, you can only send photos and videos when you're sending invoices and estimates to customers. In the next month or two, we'll start rolling out the ability to send galleries to customers. So that's the ability to select multiple different photos, multiple different videos, package those up, and send those to your customer at any point of the job or estimate process. It doesn't require you to be done to send them an invoice or send them an estimate. You'll simply send them a link. They'll click on that link and be able to see all of the context that you've shared with them then outside of sending that invoice and estimate. So it allows you to tell that more complete story with the customer at any point of the job workflow.
We have another question coming in here. I think this one probably is for Elena. I've sent a postcard with Housecall Pro before. What would you say the biggest difference is with the biggest benefit is of the new postcard feature?
Yeah, I would say definitely access to advanced filtering when it comes to your customer list. And so, as shown in the demo, really being able to use those filters, such as sending postcards to pros in a certain city, or you could say, hey, for pros that have a lifetime value and they've spent over, say, $5,000 with me, I want to send them a VIP type promotion for them to help come back and generate repeat business. I would say that piece would be one of the key benefits of this new version of postcards.
That's great. This question is for HCP CAM. Back to Connor. Is there any functionality available today without the upgrade on HCP CAM?
Yep. So functionality available to all pros today includes everything around capturing and sharing photos, as well as managing them in our app. So that's the new capture view, the new photo view on the app, the gallery view on the customer profile, both on web and on mobile, and then the updates to how photos look on sent emails for invoices and estimates, as well as showing those photos on the customer-facing invoice and estimates page, as well as in the customer portal. All of that is available today and included in all plans, as well as the checklist updates for the layout and comments for pros that have checklists on essentials and above. That's available to everyone, and make sure that your mobile app is up to date so you're seeing all of that, but that's out today. What's specifically included in HCP CAM is the ability to take videos. Right now they're limited to 1 minute. Soon we're raising that to 5-minute long videos. The other piece is photo annotations, and the last one being additional checklist functionality, including putting photos and videos on checklists, and additional inputs like multi-select and single select options on the checklist. So those are all included in the HCP CAM, separate from what is included from everyone today.
Thanks, Connor. A couple of questions about CSR AI for Andre is, can it help with spam calls?
Yes, it will basically be like short calls. It will like hang up a lot sooner than if it was an actual customer. So we have a few ways to handle that. The more impactful one is like upstream, just enabling a spam blocker that your frontline teams can help you set up. And that's going to like block most of these calls just from like before even getting to CSR AI. But if it does get to CSR AI, these are the calls that are getting the least amount of seconds in that call, because CSR does recognize it does not look like a customer. It goes quickly to like finishing up the call.
That's great. And how can someone start testing and using CSR AI today?
The very best way is to go to your settings, AI team member, and click on the try demo on the CSR AI page. So there's a demo experience in your browser, and that experience actually has CSR has already information about your business. So when you do that browser experience, you're not going to talk to like a generic CSR. It actually is connected to your account because you're logged in. So it knows all your business information. So that's the very best way to try it out. But if you're interested, also reach out to us and we can have you like a phone number or something that you can also call and test it out yourself.
Thank you. All right. And I think we have time for one more question here. This question coming in, are Analyst and Coach AI available in all subscription plans, and how do I access them?
Yes, so Coach and Analyst AI are available to all subscription plans, and you can find them right in your chat. They've been automatically added to your account, so you'll be able to start using them right away.
All right, there's a question coming in that says, I looked inside of my account and I'm not seeing postcards inside the marketing center. Why don't I see it?
Oh, yeah. So right now, we are in a beta version of our postcards feature. And so if you are interested in using it, as long as you have a paid subscription, you can sign up and we'll add the link to the chat for you to sign up.
Makes sense. All right, thank you. And that concludes our Q&A session for today. So thank you all for all your meaningful, insightful questions, and hopefully we answered them. If we have not answered them yet today, we will try to get to them, but you can always go inside our HCP account, your HCP account, and click on the blue chat bubble, and we'll be happy to help you there. And with that, that concludes the Spring 2025 release moment. The team is already busy building for the next one, so definitely look out for more updates in the future that will help your business run faster, smoother, and be more connected than ever. Thank you to our team, to our Super Pro. Harold, thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see you guys next time.
Hi, everyone. I'm Connor Keenley, and I'm the Senior Director of Product here at Housecall Pro. And today, I'm excited to announce our newest product, HCP CAM. Capturing context on the work you're doing is a critical part of your home service company's operations. Taking photos, capturing videos, and completing checklists not only give you a view into the work that's happening out in the field while it's happening, but also allows you to show your customer the value of the work you're providing them, giving them the complete story about the work you're doing and what's going on. With HCP CAM, we're introducing the ability to take videos, annotate photos, and build more contextual checklists with photos and videos directly on those checklists. Let's see how Grant with Core Plumbing uses HCP CAM to keep everyone on the same page.
All right, we're here at the customer's house. Let me show you how we use HCP CAM to document our jobs. All right, so we have a customer here who called us reporting erratic conditions with their plumbing system. They have some fixtures that are behaving unusually and some noises that they're not accustomed to hearing. So job for today is to figure out what's going on, communicate that to them, and let's get to a solution. First thing, of course, as a plumber, we're going to check the pressure system. So here we are at the water heater. Anytime we have problems with erratic behavior, oftentimes pressure is going to be the cause for that. So let's go ahead and get started with some initial troubleshooting. And we're going to test the water pressure, and we'll go ahead and take a photo of that here. So here we can see that static water pressure is at 60 pounds, and I'm going to add a photo in my checklist. We're also going to test the running pressure to see how well her pressure reducing valve is functioning. And we can see about a 5-pound difference. So I have that documented on my checklist here. After that, we need to figure out, do we have thermal expansion under control? And we can tell that that component is missing. So we're going to select the option there. And now we're going to test thermal expansion and see what kind of pressure is going to rise when the water heater is running. And we can see almost immediately that as soon as that water heater starts to heat, that needle starts to climb. And so when we have a customer who's calling about these kind of concerns, and we can show them this is what's happening, especially when they're not on site with us, it makes it a lot easier to communicate the issue and get it all fixed. Now that I have the video uploaded to the checklist, I can continue through my diagnosis and I can communicate that to the customer. So let's go back here to our checklist. And we're going to identify the different items that need attention with this water heater. Number one, we have a safety pan drain that's missing. Seismic straps are okay. Sediment trap is incorrect. Emergency relief valve is present, but the drain line is going uphill. Drains don't go uphill, so we need to correct that. Thermal expansion tank is missing. Water supply valve and supply piping look okay, but we have something that could catch on fire that's dangling from the vent, so we want to take that off as well. All right, so I'm going to step back here and take a photo. Let's mark it up a little bit here. We can see that the pan drain is missing. The sediment trap is incorrect. We have a little bit of a fire hazard going on right here on the vent. We have this, which is going uphill instead of downhill. And we have the big missing expansion tank. So I talk about this with the customer. They can see a lot of red on this photo, and we can go through everything that we need to address. Now we're back to the thermal expansion, which has reached way beyond what we would ever want in a residential plumbing system. So we'll attach that video. And now we have everything we need. Okay, so now we have our checklist complete, and let's go ahead and send this to the customer. Let's go ahead and attach the photos and videos that we've added here. And let's also include the checklist. Everything together and send. HCP CAM features like annotated photos, uploaded videos, and improved checklists help me stay connected with my team out in the field and improve our communication with our customers.
Thanks, Grant. Building trust with your customers through communication and context is a key piece of growth in home service companies. And we're excited to make that even easier with HCP CAM. Show them the value, don't just tell them. Check out HCP CAM in the App Store today to get it activated in your account.